Okay, this question is nowhere. I'm just going to make it up as we go here. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to deal with the volume of a cone. So if you find a spot, if you need some scrap paper, I can grab some here. Ah. I'm going to give you some info, so we're going to make something up because I don't know. Radius changes by, let's go -2 centimeters per minute. That's how the radius is changing. The height is changing by 5 centimeters per minute. What is the volume changing by when you're at the instance of a radius of, what do you want to do? 12 and a height of 20. I don't know, making something up. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to derive this volume formula. And for me personally, I don't like quotient law. I'd rather just do a 1/3 multiplier like that instead of a divide by 3 so that I don't have to think about the quotient law yet. But I am going to think about the product law. Do you see a product law with this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the part with an R and a part with an H. Because they're different variables, that's where I'm going to do the product part. Okay, so we're deriving everything. So if I derive V, it's just 1, but then I have to attach okay, so now I'm going to derive this yellow part. So front times top. So the front times the top would make 2/3 pi with an R of 1 lower, so just 1. But as soon as you derive something, you have to attach. Times the original that. Does this make sense? This is all a derivative times the original that plus the original yellow times the derivative of H. So if I derive just an H, that's a 1, but attach. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out the change in the volume. So I knew radius was 12. The change in the radius is -2. Height 20. I'm plugging in all the stuff that I gave you. 1/3 pi, so the R is 12. The change in the height is 5. Okay, run that entire thing through. You should get a number. So the change in the volume with respect to time, and whatever your number is, what you always on your test. So what is Okay, so the volume is decreasing by that many, and then units on your test, so centimeters cubed per minute.